And then you wonder why I fear an all-digital future, which is already here. So go out and buy physical media and think that you're not supporting a digital future. Go try to play any of those games without updates. We're screwed either way. Let's get into it. Skibbity dip dip dip, don't make it flip, but make it drip in my butthole. Skibbity bop and da up. So if this story sounds like I've told it before, it's because I have, but it was for a different set of movies and TV shows that Sony took. So you would think, I understand there's things in TOS, but you would think that movies and television shows that you bought, that you spent money on to actually own digitally, okay? You would think that you would have the right to access them. Like if I buy a movie on YouTube, I would be like, hey, I could go 5 years from now and watch that movie. You know there's things in the TOS that may say otherwise, but you think because you spent $20 on this movie, that, like, look, you own it. It's like they wouldn't be nuts and take it away from you since they already took your money and profited off of you from purchasing it, right? This happened actually last year, and it just happened again. Let me tell you the previous story, then we'll get into the new one. Now, this actually happened to German and Austrian customers. This is the notice that PlayStation posted summer of last year. As of August 31st, 2022, due to our evolving licensing agreements with content providers, you will no longer be able to view your previously purchased Studio Canal content, and it will be removed from your video library. This isn't like you're signing up for Apple Music or Netflix and, you know, stuff comes and goes, fine, whatever. This is stuff like I purchased this movie and spent money on this movie because I want to watch it and have it so I could watch it whenever I want to. And they were like, yeah, no, we lost our licensing. We had a licensing fallout with Sony, so sucks for you. Now, if you're not sure who Studio Canal is, some big films that people in Germany and Austria purchased that were getting removed were Lionsgate movies such as The Hunger Games, John Wick series, and Saw. So my point being is that it wasn't just like obscure indie films that were going away. These are big blockbuster movies that people purchase, probably want to watch over and over again. And even though they got your money and you spent the money to be able to watch them whenever you wanted to, licensing agreements, even though we profited from you, we're pulling them anyway. And then they want people to embrace an all-digital future. But let's continue, because it happened again. Well, now, Discovery content is being pulled from the PlayStation Store. So if you purchase any kind of Discovery live shows from the PlayStation Store, doesn't matter, you bought them, they're still taking them away. This comes right from PlayStation.com. As of the 31st December 2023, due to our content licensing arrangements with content providers, you will no longer be able to, this part amazes me, watch any of your previously purchased, I can't get over that, Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. You paid for it, sucks for you, we're still taking it away, because we can. We sincerely thank you for your continued support. Thank you, PlayStation Store. And then it shows a whole list of different shows here, and it's just never ending. A lot of it's, you know, reality TV show stuff. American Chopper you see here, American Lawman, the list goes on and on and on. So if you enjoyed any of these series and you purchased them, guess what? You're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. And they don't care. They took your money, they made money off of it, and the product you purchased, they're just taking away from you because they can. You know what? I'm just pirate. I'm done. I used to be like, oh, piracy. I'm totally on the other side of it now because I'm pissed off. Pirate. They'll steal from you, steal from them. You want to watch these shows? Pirate them. Don't even pay them. If you want to watch a show, I don't even care if I get in trouble for this, okay? From companies. You don't even buy them. Don't even buy them. Find a way to get them without paying for them, because they'll steal money from you. But if you steal money from them, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. You buy it from us so we can eventually take it away from you. How about this? I pirate it, don't have any DRM on it, and I can keep it as long as I want, and I didn't pay you, greedy pieces of shit. How about that? I can't, and this is the other reason too. Tapes suck, but I've been getting back into mini disc. This is an upcoming video. Perfect segue. I've been taking stuff off of like Spotify and recording it on mini disc. Oh, Rich, that's a boomer thing to do. You must be going through a middle-age crisis. Maybe. I'm not. But perfect example, the Elden Ring soundtrack was on Apple Music, okay? I pay for that. I like Apple Music. And so I was recording from the Elden Ring soundtrack to try different tape recorders, and I just, wanted to put it on a mini disc. And one day I go to Apple Music and you can't play the soundtrack anymore. That's it. It's just like, they must have had a licensing fallout with From Software. Soundtrack is gone. Entire soundtrack. Then people wonder why I got back into mini disc. I have no idea. Now, if I record it to a mini disc, if there's a licensing fallout, that no one could come to my house and take away my mini disc, right? I'll still have it, even if the songs go off of whatever service, Spotify or Apple Music or what Tidal, whatever the hell you use. This is why I fear the all-digital future that we are now in. I've shown this before. You buy a game now, the game is just essentially a placeholder. That's all it is. When you buy a game physically, if you're lucky, you may just get an unfinished version of the game that might be playable but broken. A lot of times you get these games home, you gotta get like a 50 gigabyte update or 20 gigabyte update. So the games that you get, I don't have a PlayStation 5 game or Series X game around me, is a coaster unless you get the updates. I remember I bought this. This is a Sega Genesis cartridge with 138 games on it, or probably even more than that. And everyone's like, Rich, that's piracy. Yeah, it is. You know what? I don't care. I used to be like, piracy is a crime. Would you go to a store and steal a CD? But you know what? If these companies are doing this and they'll steal from us, steal from them. Be a pirate. Go get the stuff in a way that you could permanently keep it. Screw you, Sony, and screw anybody who does things like this. And this is why I'm saying pirate. Because if they're willing to take your money and then steal the product away from you, which is exactly what this is, after you bought it, steal from them. What's the difference? You want to watch a movie and you're afraid they're going to take it away from you? Find a way to record it. Get it for free instead of giving these pieces of garbage money that are multi-millionaires and billionaires who will just take these movies and games away from you whenever the hell they feel like it. I used to not be this way, but if this is the crap that's going to happen, I'm a pirate and proud of it, and you should be too. This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA signing out. Have a good one. I don't care about your licensing agreements. People bought these movies. It's not a service they signed up for.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.